Good morning. Last March, whenever we were all suddenly being told about the coronavirus pandemic, it was really just kind of hard to wrap your mind around. But we started hearing these numbers and what was happening, and it seemed like churches all across our city, state, across our country, all agreed not to be meeting in person worship for a while. I remember when we made that decision and how hard it was, but I certainly knew we'd all be back together before Easter. And then to have Easter where we did not meet in person, we still worshiped and we celebrated the resurrection of Christ, but we didn't get to meet in person, and that was so hard. And yet it seemed like the responsible thing to do. I remember back in those days that I didn't know a single person who had the coronavirus. No one had experienced that. And I remember even having a discussion among our executive team. What will we do when some member of our staff gets the virus? We all were afraid of that day and when it would happen, and that day came. It was Dave Petit who had our very first person on staff to have the coronavirus, and since that time, there have been many, including me. I can tell you what it's like. And now, everybody knows somebody who has been sick from the coronavirus. Right now, I know so many people who have the virus right now at this very moment. And we've all come to know people who have died from this pandemic. It is so very real. We see it all around us in the news and on other states, but it's real right here at home. I mean, we just had reported that in one day we had almost 6,500 new cases in one day. We have 2,000 in the hospital. I personally know people who have gone to the hospital and not been able to get a room because the hospitals were full. No, these are the things that are happening, and it has affected the life of us all. Not only did we lose Easter, I know that we've not been able to travel to go see our son Paul and his wife Krista and our two grandchildren out in Oregon. It's been a year. We had a couple trips planned, but when the time came, we jointly decided together that it was not the right or the prudent thing to do. And so we canceled the trips. It's been so very hard. He can't travel outside of Oregon because if he does, when he comes back, he cannot go to work for 2 weeks. No, it's really affected us in all a very real way, and I've missed so much being able to get together as a family of faith and to hug your neck and to be able to slap each other on the back and just to talk and to worship and to sing and to pray. And no, it's been a real challenge for us. And then, of course, we got all the way to Christmas, and we had to do Christmas Eve in a very different way. But now it's 2021, and it's amazing. There is a vaccine, and many people are starting to get it. Again, I know so many friends who now have had their first shot, even a couple who've had their second shot. They've traveled out to all kinds of different counties, going online, finding where vaccines were available. A few have been able to get their vaccine here in Oklahoma City. But I know so many people who are starting to be able to get the vaccine. And what that says is our world is going to change. In 2021, we're going to start going back to normal. In 2021, the time is going to come when we go back to church and we hug each other's neck and we're able to sing and be able to share and get together in people's homes for dinner and go out where we want. The time is coming. Did you know that Oklahoma is the fourth best state per capita for vaccinations in the United States right now? The fourth best per capita, winding up doing it percentages of vaccinations because people are signing up. When it is available, Oklahomans are stepping up and rolling up their sleeve and getting their vaccine. And that means it's going to get better and life is going to move back to normal. I hope the new normal won't be like it used to be. I hope the new normal is where maybe we do things a little slower, we love a little deeper, We really think so much more about the things that really matter. I hope it will be better than it was before the pandemic. Good news is the opportunity is going to come. And I can tell you, yesterday evening, Marcia and I got our first shot for the vaccine. When you get the opportunity for you, I hope you will do it. We're all going to be getting back together in this new year. Have a great one.